Hello everyone. I am Archana Kaile from Good to Excellence and I welcome you all in our new series of YouTube video that is IELTS. IELTS. It is International English Language Testing System, which is also called by students as IELTS. It basically assesses the English language ability of a candidate whose native language is not English and who needs to study or work in a country where English is a prime language of communication. Now, who can conduct the test? Many times our students call us and ask, is the test conducted in your institute? Of course, the answer is no. No institute, no consultant can conduct this test. In fact, IELTS is owned by three partners. 1. Cambridge English Language Assessment, part of University of Cambridge. Second, the British Council. And the third, IDP Education Pty Limited. Therefore, the test is only conducted by the British Council and IDP Australia Pty Limited. Let's check how the test is conducted. The test is conducted in two formats. One, paper-based test, and the other is computer-delivered test. In paper-based test, students take listening, reading, and writing skill test using pen and paper. That is our conventional method of taking the test. And you need to remember, when you take this test, you will have a lot of students taking test with you, sometimes even more than 100. This test continues for 2 hours and 40 minutes without a break. This also you need to keep in mind. Speaking test, however, is a one-on-one test with the examiner and a separate slot appointment is needed. In computer-based test, students take listening, reading and writing skills test on a computer at the venue decided by British Council or IDP Australia. The speaking test remains a one-on-one test with the examiner as explained above. Now let's check what is the test format. IELTS has two streams or options for the exam, and these are academic and general. Academic is for candidates wishing to study at undergraduate or postgraduate level abroad or seeking professional registration. General test is for the candidates wishing to study at undergraduate level and for those who want to migrate to an English speaking country. But you need to check which test you need to take, academic or general. The test consists of 4 components: listening, reading, writing and speaking. Listening and speaking skills test is the same for candidates academic or general stream, and reading and writing skills test, however, are different for academic and general. So we will see the details of the parts of the test. I am going to tell you these details as the sequence of the test is. First is listening. Listening, you have 30 minutes of audio play and you have to answer the questions simultaneously. You get 40 questions in this and you have 4 sections and each section has 10 questions. It is of course the same test for academic and general candidates. Reading test, the duration is 60 minutes or we can also say it is for an hour. You get 3 sections and you need to answer 40 questions. Each section has 12 to 13 questions or sometimes even 13 to 14 questions. It is of course separate for academic and general candidates. Your last test is writing. The duration is 60 minutes, or we can call it as 1 hour. You have 2 tasks in this. Task 1, you can devote 20 minutes of time, and task 2, 40 minutes of time. They are not individually timed. You need to manage your time. For academic candidates, task 1 is report writing and task 2 is essay writing. For general, task 1 is letter writing and task 2 is essay writing. Now we will check speaking. Speaking test, the duration is 11 to 15 minutes. It is of course face-to-face interview. And you have 3 tasks. Task 1 is also called as part 1 or personal interview. Task 2 is part 2 or a cue card. And task 3 is part 3 or two-way discussion questions. The test remains the same for academic and general candidates. Your score for the test varies from 0 to 9. Getting 7 band and above is always safe. But people who are going for further studies, please check from your universities what the required band is. Now you know what is IELTS, what is the test format. So let's check how to book the test. You need to have a valid passport to book the test. Visit the official website of the British Council or IDP Australia, whoever you want to book the test through. The links of the websites are given in the description. You can check them. And of course, select the date and type of the test you need to take. You also need to select whether you want to take computer-based test or paper-based test. Just follow the instruction as they appear on the screen to book your test. Once you book the test, you get the confirmation through email and message. The cost of the IELTS test at the time of recording is 14,600. It keeps changing. So when you want to book the test, please ensure to check the fee. In my next video, I am going to give you the details on the test format of IELTS test. Therefore, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notified for my next video. Also put your comments below if you have any doubt or if you want me to cover a new topic. I would be glad to present that topic to my audience. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye.